Welcome to Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball, fueled by Gatorade. We are halfway through Season 4 of Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball, and all these games later, one thing has remained absolutely true. Odyssey Sims is a must-watch. Last week, she dropped 30 points in her first game, followed that up with a triple-double, and then closed the weekend with a 41-point explosion. No surprise, she's back in the captain's spot for an AU record 12th time. She'll take on her teammate from last week, first-time captain Maya Caldwell. Caldwell has played well through 2 weeks, averaging nearly 12 points and 6 boards a game. Now she gets a chance to lead. AU Pro Basketball is up next. Welcome back to Nashville. Week 3 AU Pro Basketball continues. Team Sims taking on Team Caldwell. Teammates a week ago now squaring off as we look back at the final results from week 2. All 4 of these women, they were teammates last week. They dominated. They went 3-0. They all split apart now as captains, and that leads us into our nightcap matchup. Team Sims and Team Caldwell. Hi, everyone. Welcome courtside here in Nashville, joined by the Hall of Famer, the legend Cheryl Swoops. Greg Meskel here with you. We'll hear from Ari Chambers shortly. Well, Cheryl, Odyssey Sims, I don't know if she was serving notice or serving a reminder. She's great.
No, I think she was doing both. Greg, for the first time, I feel like I want to come out of retirement and play with Odyssey, not try and slow down Odyssey. But one thing is for sure, Odyssey Sims is going to try to finish where she left off last week. But Odyssey Sims, 41 points, 7 steals, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. She just got it done from everywhere on the floor. She can put the ball on the deck. She can attack nice little up and under. Odyssey is going to bring it every single time, but she'll also do it on the defensive end, running through passing lanes, taking it the length of the floor, and just finishing. Odyssey Sims is good, but standing in her way is a first-time captain, Maya Caldwell, who also plays both ends of the floor. Maya Caldwell can knock it down from deep. She is athletic. She can put the ball on the deck, create her own shot, and in transition, you better find her, because she will give you a little oop-de-doop and knock it down. Maya Caldwell, I am a fan.
Let's talk starters. Team Sims, a lot of captain energy there. Davina Westbrook, KB, amongst others. For Team Caldwell, Sid Colson, also a former captain, a late addition to the starting lineup. No Kiara Leslie tonight for Team Caldwell. Let's now check in with Ari Chambers.
Ooh, that's a lot of energy y'all are bringing. We talk about players all the time, but the face-off we're looking for tonight is with the facilitators. We have Austin Kelly versus Karima Christmas Kelly, the marital matchup that we've all been looking out for. They're tied 1-1 going into tonight. And Austin said this game is for bragging rights and dinner on the line. Karima added that both of them are competitive and trying to get the best out of each other. They're going to be mic'd for the night, so be on the lookout for that. Team Sims under Austin and Team Caldwell with Karima. It starts right now.
Well, we track a lot of stats here in AU. I don't know if we have the marital facilitator win-loss records dialed in, but that'll be a new thing starting tonight.
Listen, I know Karima very well. She is a competitor. Right now, it ain't even about that's my husband on the other side. It's about that is my competitor on the other side.
And we are ready to get started here. It'll be Team Caldwell in the white and purple and Team Sims in the black and gold. The officials in this one, Blanca Burns, Ashley Birch, and JP Prim. As Odyssey Sims starts with the basketball and uncharacteristically turns it over, says my bad.
Well, here's what I love already to start the game. You have the captain in Maya Caldwell, first-time captain, defending a vet in Odyssey Sims. I love her athleticism, her length on Odyssey to try and slow her down. I did say try, because that's a tough task for anybody.
That's a big, big request. Here's Caldwell. Drive and kick, and they'll go into TP. That was tipped from behind. Good fight for the basketball. Shot clock to 3. It's Caldwell. Almost a bank shot, instead Sims. Here's Bell now. Opening moments in this one. Second game as we get week 3 underway. Bell backs her way in and converts.
Yeah, I like that. I love that. KB with Ty Harris on her, a mismatch down low. I love how KB was aggressive to start the game, posting up Ty Harris.
Here's Ty Harris. Top pick in the draft this week, splits the defense, and you see why.
And I love that matchup too. Ty Harris using her speed and quickness to get by Kirsten Bell.
Just recently traded off to the Dallas Wings. Big pickup for that squad. Hustle here from the Caldwell. It's last touch off of Team Caldwell. So we look at what Ty Harris has done there statistically, and now you see it in real time.
Well, on one end, you have KB posting up Ty Harris. On the other side, she says, okay, well, you got to come out on the perimeter and defend me because I'm going to put it on the deck and get to the hole.
Little show of a double there in Odyssey Sims, anything to get her off balance. And now Rivers on the drive, reverse scoop, and that one did not hit the rim as the shot clock sounds. Clark. Colson left alone, just rims out. 2 minutes gone by, 2-2. Sims turns that corner, switching to the right and hits.
Yeah, that's nice,
We mentioned she had just an absolutely ridiculous week 2. A triple-double, a 41-point performance. No friendly bounce there for Alicia Clark.
Oh, did I not mention the triple-double? How could I not?
On the inside, Elizabeth Williams stripped.
Well, I love how Odyssey is trying to get herself going. Just putting the ball on the deck, going right about Maya for a nice reverse finish. And when Odyssey gets going in transition and is attacking the basket, it's going to just open things up for her on the perimeter.
Leads the league in scoring, 25 points per game. Williams wheeling on Plaisance every piece of the basket, but doesn't go down. And now a whistle. Wave off the bucket for Harris.
That was on number 22, Avina Westbrook. That is her first. Team's first.
I'm not sure I saw the foul.
Plaisance left alone. Too strong.
Oh, good hands by Sid Colson.
Kept that ball alive, and now Ty Harris can go to work. Step back three, buries it. Ball don't lie.
That's how you feel, Ty Harris?
Sims and Rivers tracks down that rebound right back to Sims, and she's able to walk it in for 2. So a quick 4 points here for Odyssey Sims. Caldwell, the blow by yes, Maya Caldwell.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, that was pretty.
6.5 to play. Westbrook lines it up. Seen a couple of close calls here from beyond the arc.
I know that shot didn't go down for Avina Westbrook, but can we talk about her coming into this game off of her first double-double this season in AU? She's another one of those players that's with time, with games, more reps. She's just gotten more confidence, and she looks really good right now.
Harris calls her own number there and has back-to-back buckets. Team Caldwell in front 9-6. Sims. Rivers, good rebound, out to Bell. That one clanks off target.
And Ty Harris, another one of those players that just looks good doing her thing, just playing with the rock, knocking it down from deep. And Maya Caldwell, nice little hesitation, step through reverse. That's pretty, Maya.
Caldwell in her first season here with AU out of Georgia, now with the Atlanta Dream. Saraya McGuire has come on. Harris, drive and kick. Plaisance. She can knock that shot down. Just off the mark there. Now Westbrook in transition and makes it look simple.
Avina Westbrook, that is so nice. Good push in transition. Just stop on a dime and pull up.
Long rebound to Clark, and now Harris. Team Caldwell 1 for 7 from beyond the arc. Bit of a blind pass there. Odyssey Sims read it the whole way. McGuire giving chase. Sims, the dump off. Right back. And she gets the friendly roll.
Just great ball movement.
Defender fades away. Harris takes advantage, but cannot convert the air ball. And we will take a timeout. Good back and forth. Sims in front by 1 as we step aside. In our first game of the night, Maddie Siegrist flat out took over. 35 points to lead her team to victory, now 4-0 as a captain. She added in 9 rebounds, did it all with no turnovers, and just started off so hot, 19 in that first quarter. No surprise, she earns MVP 1 honors. Let's take a look at the Game 1 MVPs brought to you by the U.S. Air Force. Mackenzie Forbes, Shea Petty also playing well in that one. All Team Siegrist as they sweep the Game 1 MVP honors. With that 18-point victory, they also took all the quarters and all the points. They did everything in that first one. And now we go to our star in the stands. It's Maddie Siegrist joining us. Maddie, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Maddie, no disrespect to anybody, but if I could, I'd give you MVP 1, 2, and 3.
I appreciate it.
Because you were that good.
Oh, I appreciate it. It was a great win, and to sweep the quarters, I mean, it's huge.
So I want to ask you a question about your W season. What will you take from AU into your W season to get ready to play?
Definitely, that confidence. I think, that really fueled me last year going into season 2, and then, even more in season 3. And I think, just shooting that 3 with, don't hesitate and just let it fly. That's something I've been working on during, the off season in AU, and, I'm going to carry that into the season.
Maddie, one thing Cheryl talked about in your game was how you never stop moving without the basketball. You're just constant energy out there. Where did that work ethic come from where you just don't stop?
Well, it's hard to guard a moving target, and everyone, defensively, people are always going to have schemes, and they're going to always, try to do something to take your, whatever you want to do away, and you got to just keep moving and, keep playing hard, and eventually, things usually, you're going to get a break.
So are the orange uniforms lucky?
I think they might be. I mean, ask me again on Sunday, and then I'll let you know for sure.
Well, what are you right now, 4-0 in orange?
4-0 in orange, so we got to keep it rolling.
Well, Maddie, is it difficult playing as a captain versus just playing?
Well, I'm really lucky that scrimmage week I got to be like a little captain, which was great. And I think having that really helped me like the second and third time, because I was a little nervous the first time, and I think for me I try to get some experience, some vets that I'm like, hey, like what do you think here? Like last week playing with Izzy and O, I was like, hey, what do you guys like at practice? Just trying to get some feedback, and that's definitely helped me a lot.
You talked a bit post game about how excited you were to see some of your teammates get involved. How awesome was it to see some folks get some additional minutes and then put up the points to go along with it?
Oh, it was great. I mean, obviously, Beck Harris, everyone knows she's a bucket, and she stays ready. And then Kenzie Forbes, she's one of my buddies here, so, her, Taylor, and I are always hanging out, and I was just so happy for her. I think, she really came out strong and, played great the whole game.
So, Maddie, last one for you before we let you go. You played with Odyssey. What would be your strategy defensively in slowing her down?
Oh, I mean, is there? I think, great scorers always find a way, but, you got to just do the best you can. She's a great player. Maybe try to limit the people around her. She's a tremendous offensive and defensive player, so she's always going to, find a way to score the ball.
And Maddie Siegrist, our star in the stands. Thanks for checking in with us, and we'll get back with you here later in the half.
Thank you.
All right, Maddie coming off an excellent effort in the
she's
win.
a bucket, too.
That's a fact. And we get a timeout called. But a humble bucket wants to spread the love to her teammates and let everyone else get involved in the act. And that was all part of their super strong effort in picking up that win last time out against Team Harrison. Planning your trip to see AU Pro Basketball in Nashville? Well, book your lodging through Nashville Music City. Speak with a local expert for personalized assistance and access to exclusive unpublished hotel rates. Visit auprosports.com/basketball/travel to reserve your stay today. (14-11), Team Sims leading Team Caldwell. First quarter action here. Don't forget 60 points available to the winner of this quarter. Westbrook long on the three. Here's Clark. Dory Harrison has come on as well for Team Caldwell.
Checking in number 32, Taylor Mikesell.
See Taylor Mikesell come on.
Also checking
She had a career-high 10 points in her last game. Someone who can spread the floor, hit the three.
Well, when I look at the squad Odyssey put together, you have Mikesell, Bell, Odyssey herself. So she, too, is looking for some shooters. That's pretty Maya Caldwell.
Caldwell makes it a one-point game. Sims fires that pass to Mikesell. And then she's denied. Big shot block there. Will stay down here, but Caldwell coming over with the big contest.
Listen, it ain't all about the offensive end. Mikesell thinking she has Caldwell beat, but I love the defensive effort. No, not today. I love her athleticism, her length, and she uses her length to her advantage.
Off the inbound, Bell. Too strong on the triple. Colson now draws a crowd. Caldwell through a double team. Shot clock to 5. And Colson knocks it down.
Good pass, good look, good shot.
7-0 run for Team Caldwell over the last 111. Capped off by that Colson three. And now looking to run. Harris out in front. She'll take it all the way. A 9-0 run.
Yeah. Like the one rebound, one dribble, outlet.
Ball knocked away. And they'll say last touch off of Team Sims.
Mike Caldwell, though, good vision, good pass, good shot, good bucket, Sid. Mike Caldwell, off defensive rebound. Ty Harris knows she's gonna find her. She gets out and gets an easy two.
Turnover here, Sims. Bell, Sims, just off the mark. They had an easy one, they can't believe it. Caldwell, up high, draws a foul.
I know Odyssey's like, give me that back.
Doesn't happen very often.
It was a beautiful play, too.
First foul, under 2 minutes.
Free throws for Maya Caldwell. She has 6 points early to go along with 2 boards, 2 assists, and a block.
At the line,
Remember, all those stats, they add to her overall stat total. Blocks worth 10. Assists are worth 10. Rebounds as well, the offensive kind worth 10, defensive 5. As Caldwell good on the free throw. And they've found their stroke from the field. Team Caldwell started 4 for 12, now 4 for their last 4. And there's Williams ripping that rebound away. She was the #1 pick in the Week 2 draft. One more draft to go next week.
Yeah,
2 weeks of play left. Sims,
That's
you knew it. You knew it.
Great screen by Elizabeth Williams, and Odyssey just taking her time coming off of that screen, knocking it down.
2-point game, under a minute remaining. So this one tight to the finish here in the first. 60 points available. Harris draws a crowd. Harrison blocked by Mikesell from behind. Sims has been the go-to on offense here. She's got 11 points, trying to add, coming up short there. Shot clock is off, 18 seconds left. Team Caldwell trying to secure the first quarter win. With 8 seconds. 3 seconds. Harrison steps through and lays it up with a 1.4.
Great patience by Dory Harrison. Good finish.
And Team Caldwell takes the 60 points. They win the first quarter, 21-17. Ty Harris with 9. The captain, Maya Caldwell, with 7. They go on a 9-0 run to take control of that first quarter, and they take home the 60 points. We're back to the Music City after this timeout.
What we finna do? What we finna do?
Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is fueled by Gatorade. Well, Team Sims led 14-9 early. Team Caldwell turned that beat around, a 12-3 run. 21-17 after one. They took the 60 points with that first quarter victory. As you see the numbers here, and one of the main reasons they went on that run and took the quarter, it's the play of Ty Harris.
Yeah, Ty Harris came out, started this game, red hot from deep, just shooting the ball from everywhere, behind the arc, putting the ball on the deck, getting all the way to the hole, just being very aggressive. If you don't get out on her, she will step back and knock it down. Ty Harris, a big reason why Team Caldwell has the lead in the first quarter. She was absolutely magnificent in that first quarter.
Harris out of South Carolina. That program's been so good over the last several years. 5-year veteran of the W. Started out with Dallas, to Connecticut, now back to Dallas.
And she is going to make this Dallas team they're putting together. Woo, they are going to be nice.
If all you watch is AU basketball, you're pretty amped because you got Maddie Segrist and Ty Harris. You're feeling good.
And we're not even talking about the other players, but those two alone, you are 100% correct. I would tune in.
Caldwell, nice job by Westbrook to reach out and take that one away. Here's Williams now. Steps through. Harrison took a spill, no call. Westbrook to drop off, back to Williams, just short on the hook. Colson. Step back, foul line. Short there, and now Sims on the break. Odyssey navigating, double clutch, counted and one for the captain. And now to our chair chat, let's welcome in from Team Caldwell, Ty Harris. Ty, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
I know you didn't love that play that you just saw, but tell us about the run your team went on in the first quarter. You battled back nicely.
I mean, that's one of our keys, just push the pace, play both sides of the floor, swing it, get them tired, and we get open shots.
Well, Ty, I heard you in the post-game. Hi, what's up? I heard you in the post-game last week talk about everybody says you're a typical point guard, but you said you also are a scoring point guard. I concur, because you have started this game off 4 for 5, 1 for 2, 9 points. You are hot.
Thank you.
What has been your mentality coming into this AU season?
Like you said, score the ball. I mean, I feel like everybody knows that I have high IQ. They love to call me a pass-first point guard so I can pass it and get my teammates involved, but I want to show the other dimension of my game that I can also go get a bucket.
We were just talking about your new teammate, Maddie Segrist here, looking forward. She's playing well. What has you excited about teaming up with her in the W?
I mean, she's an efficient machine. I mean, she had 19 in the first quarter. I see a lot of assists coming from me this season.
Well, okay, so we know y'all are going to be teammates in the W.
Yeah.
But, like, right now, you're not.
Nope.
So, are you cheering for her or not?
Secretly. In my room, I'm cheering for her, but when I see her on this floor, it's none of that. None of that.
So the other player I want to talk about before you go, because I see you keep looking like I
know,
need to go. Okay,
they
last
checking
question
for me.
you. Last question. We talked about Maddie being hot.
Yep.
How do you slow Odyssey Sims down?
She's a different one too. I mean, we just gotta, have her see bodies, give her different looks, and she gets a lot of foul calls. So we just gotta can't bail her out down low and force her to make tough shots, and hopefully that slows her down. But right now she's at 14, so we're not doing the best of job. But if we continue to play team defense, wear her down, then hopefully that makes a difference.
Okay, Ty, go get more buckets.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ty Harris, joining us here. Odyssey Sims 14 points, as Ty mentioned, 5 of 10. The Team Sims doing it in the paint. 16 of their 22 points happening in the paint. They're getting stuff right around the basket.
Yeah, and that's not necessarily your post players in the paint scoring. That's your guards putting the ball on the deck, attacking the paint, getting a foot in the paint, and just being able to score.
5-0 start for Team Sims here in the second. Bell just lost the handle as she went down the lane. Team Caldwell suggesting that she just lost it perhaps, but they say last touch off of white and purple. It'll stay with Team Sims as Ty Harris returns. The captain, Maya Caldwell, will take a breather. Williams steps through.
That was a big girl move, though, Ewa.
Harris. Clark tries to spot Jackson, little behind her. The AU Pro Shop is excited to announce that our best-selling Nike replica jerseys are back. This signature style in black and gold was designed with our fans in mind and is the perfect game day addition to your wardrobe. Visit the AU Pro Shop on the concourse or shop.auprosports.com to purchase yours today.
Have you gotten yours?
Not yet, but soon. Put me on the spot like that, I have to go up there, get ahead out of halftime now.
I haven't gotten mine either, Greg, but I'm going.
Williams there with the rebound. Sims in transition. Rivers, good fight for it, and throws it out off of Plaisance, and TP frustrated. Good race for this basketball. And TP there a little slow to get up. Gonna try and walk this off, it looks like. Seems to be okay. Teresa Plaisance.
That was just a great battle. Great hustle by both players.
Westbrook directing traffic now, shot clock to 6. Oh, good look to Rivers, left all alone, and Lydia Rivers knocks down the short shot. Rivers out of Virginia Tech and Radford. Clock to 10. TP, good look there to Clark, who tries a little scoop. Coming up short. Sims. Westbrook steps into it, a wedgie.
But you have to shoot the ball just right.
Or just wrong.
Touche. Yeah, you're right.
24-21. No points for Team Caldwell in this quarter.
Just wrong. Sorry, that was fun. Well, you know with Team Sims, because Odyssey looked right up at the clock at the end of the first quarter and was not happy they lost that first quarter. So they've come out being very aggressive to start this second quarter.
So we'll jump it up after the ball gets lodged in the corner of the basket. Controlled there by Williams, and now here's Sims. Team Caldwell took the first quarter, as you mentioned. Sims looking to return the favor here in the second. Pitching a shutout right now, 7-0. Harris working on Rivers. Timer to 4. Colson's got to go. Good back tap by Plaisance. Clark almost banked that in from 3.
And Avina Westbrook actually got a fingernail on that one.
That was a near travel there. Might have gotten away with one. Williams inside, fouled from behind by Clark.
Comes on number 7.
Let's take a look at our top 10 leaderboard in real time here. Maddie Siegerist ahead of the pack. Sims in action right now. See the rest of that top 10. Maya Caldwell in there at 9. Again, so much more movement will happen. Quarter scores, final game scores, MVP points, stat points. And of course, this is just the first night of week 3. Don't forget, week 4 captains, our final week. Those will be selected by cumulative score. So all your numbers together. These last 2 weeks, we've gone on the week prior and those results to determine our full captains. Williams knocks down the second.
Team Caldwell still looking for their first basket in the second quarter.
They were so hot to end the first quarter, racked up 12 points in the final 3:27 of that quarter. Nothing since. Harris can't buy a bucket. Sims, she wanted a call. A block instead. Clark, not there with the left. Now Bell. That rims out. So while Team Sims is up 8-0 in this quarter, they haven't exactly set the nets on fire in their own right. Here's a good look for Clark. Ends the drought, the veteran. Alicia Clark drills it.
And she had this look on her face like, finally.
First bucket of the second quarter. Sims goes up high and draws a foul. Went right into the 6'6" Angel Jackson. Sims undaunted. Free throws for Odyssey when we return. Welcome back. Team Sims leading Team Caldwell by 1, but in front 8-3 in the second quarter. We told you about our first game and how Team Siegrist dominated, thanks in large part to the captain. Take a look at our chart here. Maddie trending in the right direction as she continues to climb the leaderboard, sitting in the top spot right now on her way north of 4,400 points. It's been an impressive run thus far for the Villanova grad, and now we bring in our star in the stands, Maddie Siegrist, as we see our points per game here, also leading the league in scoring. Maddie, thanks for joining us once again.
Yeah, of course.
We talked about you being a captain. I know when you're not playing, you're on the staff back at your alma mater, Villanova. In a coaching role, you're coaching Denise Dillon, said you're coach in the making. How has that maybe helped trying to lead your team here in AU?
I mean, it definitely helped, and it definitely helps me, have appreciation for the coaches, because 10 minutes ago I was watching Villanova. They beat Georgetown by like 4, sweating in the stands, and now I'm like, I get why coaches, get so tense sometimes. But definitely being able to see, different things offensively and defensively and schemes and how they work. And I always am asking Denise, the coach of Villanova, a million questions. I'm like, why do you do that? Why are you doing that in practice? Just to try to, learn.
Well, Maddie, we just did a chair chat with Ty Harris, who will be your new Dallas Wings teammate.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Listen, and we just said if people were looking for a reason to tune in and watch the Wings, they got two really good ones here at AU, and yourself and Ty Harris. How excited are you about this upcoming W season with your new teammates?
Oh, I'm so excited. I mean, I've been trying to get on Ty's team at AU all scrimmage week, all 3 weeks. So I'm optimistic for next week. Unless we're both captains, then all right, But I'm just so excited. I think we got a lot of great pieces, and I couldn't be. I want to stay in the moment, enjoy this, but I'm real excited for April.
Maddie, we've asked just about every player what they hope to kind of get out of AU, how they hope this will help them with whatever's next in basketball. You're obviously going back to Dallas. What do you think you'll take from AU to bring to the W season?
Well, I think for me, just being able to get these reps 5-on-5, I think with scrimmages, it's 15 games in a 5-week period, so you're getting a lot of reps in, and then, just take that confidence. I get to guard a lot of different players here. I get to play, against a lot of different players, so different styles, and just to be the best player I could be, when the season rolls around.
Well, you are definitely headed that way. Last year was your first season at AU. You're back this season. What's been the biggest difference for you from last year to this year?
I think I have a better understanding of how it works a little bit, the quarters and stuff. I remember last year I'm like, what is the leaderboard? I don't get it at all, and it's I don't get how you're moving up and down. But this year, just knowing how important winning every possession is, and just as a captain trying to emphasize that to my team, every single possession matters because every quarter matters.
Well, listen, it did not take you long to figure it out because you are currently sitting at the top of the leaderboard. So I would say you got it.
I appreciate it.
Hey, Maddie, thanks so much for joining us, and wishing you best of luck the rest of here at week 3.
Thank you so much.
Bye, Maddie.
Bye.
All right, our star in the stands, Maddie Siegrist. Sweating it out, watching Villanova, multitasking up there.
I know she was like, this star in the stands is sweating in the stands.
Colson just getting that shot away as Taj Cole has come on. Here's Mikesel. A couple of shooters there on the far side. Mikesel put it on the deck, and the sky-high floater works.
Nice floater.
Clark, nobody home. A little contact there. Clark looking for a call, didn't get it. Team Sims leading 12-7 in this second quarter. They're up 1 overall. Sims draws a crowd. Look at the pursuit here. Doubled. And we'll get a timeout called. Let's check in with Ari Chambers.
I mean, that was a great defensive stop on her, but Odyssey went to her huddle and said, I'm going to challenge everybody right now. We want to be up more than 5 going into the half, so that they're looking to score right now and score quickly. As far as defensive end, they want to deny the guards. Odyssey said, stay on your feet and we'll be good, but that's where the defensive focus is too.
Thanks, Ari. A look at some of our game trends here. As we mentioned, Team Sims doing it in the paint, and that's, in many cases, folks like Odyssey Sims getting into the paint. Meanwhile, Team Caldwell, it's been feast or famine, Cheryl.
Yeah, to your point, Team Sims, especially in that first quarter, a really nice job of just either feeding your big in the paint or attacking the paint. And for Team Caldwell, the shots aren't falling, but they've gotten back in this game because of that last defensive possession. We've seen defensive possessions like that, being able to get stops. That's what has gotten them back in this game. The other side for Team Sims, Odyssey's going to draw all the attention. So everybody has to move. You have to move to the ball and not put her in a position where she gets trapped and can't find you.
Shot clock to 4. Cole has it ripped. Harris on the run out. Sims giving chase. Good contest. Harris can't finish into the basket stanchion. Sims, Cole, air ball. Harris on the other end, but Sims does a nice job getting back. A little frantic back and forth there. No buckets to speak of. Now Caldwell, the captain with the blow-by.
Her first step is so good.
3-point difference now here in the second.
Nice.
Cole coming up short again. Call it an alley-oop. Bell puts it away.
Nice in and out. Bell just at the right place at the right time.
Caldwell from 3. There it is. First the try, now the triple.
Listen. Okay, Maya.
Team Caldwell up 2 in the game. They trail by 2 here in the quarter. Rivers reverse scoop, not there. Caldwell tried for the bounce pass. That would have hit Harris in transition.
And the captain herself has taken over. Just putting the ball on the deck. Nice finish at the hole. Spotting up behind the arc. Nothing but net. I see you, captain. Whew.
Here's Harris. Caldwell has 14. That's her most in a half in her AU career. Shot clock to 10. Looking for Clark. Sealed off the defense and got the roll.
Great play. Alicia Clark just down low, posting up Odyssey Sims, and Maya Caldwell doing a good job of running her offense.
About a 3-second difference. Shot and game clock. We're tied at the quarter score here. 14 all, 60 points up for grabs. Bell changes that with the floater. Shot clock off. 12 seconds left. Last looks for Caldwell. It's Harris with 4. Sims, the takeaway. Odyssey at the horn. Just rimmed out. But they do the job and they take the quarter. Team Sims battles back to win the second, 16-14. They take the 60 points. And as you might expect, the captains delivering. Oh, captain, my captain, indeed. Sims with 16, Caldwell with 14. We got ourselves a battle here at the break in Nashville. It's a 2-point edge for the Purple Squad.
Welcome to halftime of Athletes Unlimited Basketball, where people's individual stats surpass the temperature outside. The score is 35-32, with Team Caldwell leading Team Sims at the half. You've seen them cheer together, you've seen them hoop together, you've even seen them on TV together. So we have to hear from Sydney Colson and Teresa Plaisance why they work so well in tandem. Check it out.
When I hear the name Teresa or TP, I'm scared. I'm guessing she's nearby.
When the name Sydney Colson comes to mind, I just think, what a headache. I absolutely adore Sydney. Sydney is one of the most incredible people, I feel like, walking this earth.
I just think of a genuine person, a friend. We're like kindred spirits. Once we met playing in Vegas together, we were just like, immediately just felt like this was a friend you'd had all your life.
Whenever you're in her presence, you're just in a good mood.
Oh! Wow, thank you, Ganesh.
Sydney is one of the most incredible people. Not only that, she's incredibly talented.
That is the Sid and TP show. Our off-the-court chemistry has helped us on the court just because we view basketball the same way.
We, kind of speak the same language. So being able to step on court with Sydney kind of makes it easy. Being able to communicate with Sydney and understand, the different aspects of the game coming from a point guard versus coming from me, and her being able to hear me out coming from a post player to a point guard, I think is extremely beneficial to our on-court play, and I think I would attest that to just our communication style off the court.
Now, these two are absolutely hilarious when it comes to just joking around with each other, but we cannot overstate how much they make each other better. They have had similar journeys, very in parallel between the WNBA and Athletes Unlimited, both growing in their own right, establishing identities individually and collectively. You see them playing together tonight. Here's their season averages, pretty similar with points per game and efficiency. Just being able to work together and achieve a common goal within the two of them. They're friends, they're teammates, they're entertainers, they're ballers, and we can't wait to see more from them. Here it is, Sydney Colson with that nice three, and more from her after the break. Welcome back to halftime of Athletes Unlimited Basketball live in icy Nashville, where Team Caldwell has a narrow lead over Team Sims, 35-33 at the half. Now, you see the players have drip. Well, we have you covered too. See how you can get dripped out in Athletes Unlimited merch? It's on the concourse, but let's bring it to you.
Hi, I'm Christina McAloon. I'm responsible for all things retail here at Athletes Unlimited. So today we're honestly just trying to have some fun. We wanted the players to come look at the merch. I wanted to get their feedback on the designs that they love and then also allow them to rep it and show up on social.
The OG drip hoodie, I got this my first year with AU actually.
It's always our seasonal tee for me. Super soft. It's like butter.
That's the thing.
And anything gradient because that's signature AU. So we try to incorporate that in as much as we can. Easy every day, but also AU, right? Like that's the point.
The nice weight.
Lightweight.
Now let me ask you this. When this goes through the wash, is this going to get funky?
No.
I'm going to buy one of these. I'm kind of a sucker for a quarter zip. You know, you can kind of like unzip and let loose.
And it's
you
the
need to get fancy
length.
for a meeting. It's the perfect length for those of us who are torso challenged.
Okay, you look amazing. Go do it. Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
I got my Power My Voice tee on.
I don't know about y'all. I want to get my ring light out just like TP and be swagged out in Athletes Unlimited merch. We see it right there in the stands. You see people rocking that AU gear just like we like it. I don't know, the quarter zip is my favorite, but Odyssey Sims, get into it. 16 first half points as we go to more of this excellence on the other side of the break.
To the city where the dogs come to eat, where the winners come to play, and where the music in the streets, where the women really hooping. Please don't act like you ain't seen them. Price went up on all them jerseys. 40 players all competing. What we finna do? Let's get it. What we finna do? Let's really get into it. That's what we finna do.
Halftime here in Nashville. It's a good one. Team Caldwell leading Team Sims 35-33, but Sims took the second by just 2 points. Now let's go into the game with the U.S. Air Force and hear from both of our facilitators, the married couple, Austin Kelly and Karima Christmas Kelly.
Yep, good gap, good gap, good gap. Yes, good gap. Here, go, right here, right here.
Right here. Three low.
Yeah, Ty. Here we go. Pick up here.
Nice, E. Nice. Match up. Good hands.
Well, I don't know if it's going to be that nice and that's funny when this game is over, depending on who comes out with the W.
That's classic. We bring you back courtside here. Cheryl Swoops, Greg Meskel, a lot at stake here for those two. Bragging rights. We saw a little bit before the game. Austin was trying to sneak into the huddle, see if he could learn some of the plays from Karima.
Listen, that's just what men do. You guys always try to like butter us up a little bit, but Karima didn't fall for it. They are two competitors. I was fortunate enough to be able to play with Karima, so I know the type of competitor she is. And all they're trying to do is lead both of their squads to a victory tonight.
Well, they've had the benefit of the captains coming to play in a major way. No surprise, Odyssey Sims doing what she does.
Yeah, I mean, okay, Matt, doing what O does, just pushing in transition, attacking the basket. Nice reverse finish here. Nice little give-and-go action, just getting all the way to the hole. And one, pushing in transition. Nice little hezzy, up and under. And one, I hear you, O. Odyssey Sims lived up to the hype with 16 points. And on the other side, the other captain, O&M, Maya, you are M now. Maya Caldwell just attacking the basket. Nice little step through reverse. That was actually a little stanky. And that athleticism, I love the nice little 2-dribble pull-up. It's good. But her just attacking the basket, finishing at the rim. Maya Caldwell has lived up to the hype as well. And these two captains have given us a show this first half.
We look at our numbers from the first half, and keep in mind, Team Sims, if they get it going from three-point land, 1 for 13, and they're still right in the thick of this one.
Yeah, when you look at the three-point shooting, actually for both teams, it's not the best that we've seen, but they're getting it done from everywhere on the floor. The other stat that sticks out to me are points in the paint. 24 points for Team Sims, only 14 for Team Caldwell. But that's because what Team Sims has done, especially Odyssey, she's just really put the ball on the deck and attacked the paint, getting a foot in the paint and just making things happen.
Let's check in with the third member of our team. Here's Ari Chambers.
Yeah, Cheryl, you talk about what Odyssey's doing offensively, but when I talked to Austin about what they plan on doing in the second half, they said to keep the defensive intensity. They want to press a little bit more in the second half, and then on the offensive side, get the ball out quicker and get the ball to Elizabeth Williams and let her cook.
Well, I do love that. I think one thing they did do well in the first half, and Elizabeth, unfortunately, her shots just didn't fall. But I totally agree. She has a nice presence in the paint, and if they can find her and she can start knocking them down, Team Sims, they're going to give Team Caldwell a problem.
Maya Caldwell, no good there. Yeah, Elizabeth Williams, just 1 point, 0 for 4 from the field, so a lot of opportunity here. Woo. Beautiful dish to Bell. But then the giveaway. Caldwell, the captains in a foot race. Caldwell spots Harris. And right back to Caldwell. Good fight there from Clark. Shot clock to 9. Oh, TP to Sid.
That looked like the Sid and TP show. That was nice.
That's a great plug for their show as well, Cheryl. Episode 2 just dropped.
Okay. That was really nice.
Here's Sims. Right into Clark. Contact, no call. Clark stands her ground. And here comes Caldwell. Plaisance trying to find an opportunity. And now she can go to work. That's Sims with the board. Just 5'8", but boxing out Odyssey Sims.
Well, Odyssey, honestly, is a lot like Maddie. She's everywhere. Even when she doesn't have the ball, she's just going to move. She's going to rebound. She's going to move without the basketball. Good
Lydia
bucket.
Rivers knocks it down. She played with Athletes Unlimited back in 2023, back here now in 25. Stolen, taken away there, Williams. Now Sims. Bell sets her feet, loads it up, splash.
That is what KB does, especially in transition. Got to close out long because she will knock it down.
KB at a Florida Gulf Coast. Now with the Aces, that one kicked away.
And these two, Odyssey and KB, they know each other so well. KB just getting out, Odyssey finding her for a nice open three.
And that three-pointer, a welcome sight for Team Sims, just their second made triple. Now 1 for Bell, 1 for Sims. Colson, they'll give her the shot. Good back tap. Couple of clanks there for Team Caldwell. Sims. Good fight there from Westbrook.
That was a grown woman rebound, Vina Westbrook.
Fouls on 52, Ty Harris. That is
So free throws coming for Westbrook. Foul against Harris.
2 shots.
Odyssey Sims making her case to the official about something.
Do you think he's going to buy it?
They rarely do, but you can sometimes plant seeds for the future.
Oh, that's what she's doing.
Would you like a chance to win a basketball autographed by all of our AU Pro basketball athletes? Well, now is your chance. Go to auprosports.com/enter to sign up to win. Westbrook gets the second. 6-2 lead for Team Sims in this quarter, and they have a 2-point lead overall. It has been a seesaw battle here. 10 lead changes in this one. Sims against Caldwell. Swiping was Odyssey looking for that basketball. Caldwell just hanging on. Shot clock now to 2. That one dies on the rim, but Clark is there. Shot clock to 7. Harris.
Good D.
And she'll be called for a violation. That'll be against Harris, an offensive. She tried to create some space.
And Elizabeth Williams, big girl coming out the paint. I see you. Great defense. Ty Harris called for the offensive foul.
Tried to stiff arm her way past Elizabeth Williams.
It's very rare that that call gets called, but she absolutely hooked Elizabeth Williams.
Bell. Thought twice. That one goes long. Westbrook now. And that's short. Here's Caldwell now. 14 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Colson around Sims. Drive and kick all day for the captain. Straight cash.
It's nice. Great attack by Sid. Good find to find the captain for 3.
And Team Caldwell slides back in front overall. Sims wheeling and dealing off the back rim.
Sid Colson. Sid knows who to find, when to find them, where to find them. Nice pass to find Maya Caldwell for 3.
And that's a career-high 17 points for Maya Caldwell here in year 1 in Athletes Unlimited.
Like there's literally, they don't move the entire possession. We're 5 out, so there's no way they're going to leave.
Odyssey Sims, meanwhile, continues. She has 17 as well. We know that is not her career high.
I don't care. They can't. That's cheating. That's a tech. They can't hook. Shut up.
Sims good on the second. As now Sid Colson was making her case to the referee. JP Prim has had his ear talked off here in this first half.
You think? But I love how he just smiles and walks away.
Dory Harrison, good follow. Oh. Too strong.
Good battle, Dory.
Meisel. Sharpshooter out of Ohio State. Oh, Big Ten pick, drills it. Harris right down the lane. Unselfish and a near turnover. We got a timeout on the floor. Team Sims now surging in front by 4.
Welcome to Nashville.
I think the best part about bringing basketball to Nashville is that they haven't had a pro women's team here.
Municipal Auditorium, I grew up here. I'm so used to seeing it in a different light. So this really makes Nashville even more surreal.
Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is great to have y'all in the city. Nashville Rhythm needs to be coming on. We need a WNBA team in the city.
I'm excited. AU Pro Basketball is in Nashville, Tennessee. This is going to be a good look for the city. Hopefully we get a WNBA team here in the Ville.
It's a really really fun time to be a part of women's basketball, a part of the waves that are being made.
Wonderful sports, real intensity, competitive gameplay. Man, I can't wait to be sitting courtside and just cheering on the girls because this is beautiful to see.
Yeah, we just couldn't wait to see what the reception would be like once we started, and the city seems to be excited.
Make sure you pull up this season. It's going to be amazing.
Welcome back here to Nashville. This city has welcomed AU Hoops with open arms, record-setting attendance for Athletes Unlimited basketball. You can't say enough about the way that the city, the state, has really embraced AU Pro Hoops.
Yeah, it's been incredible for the past 2 weeks that we've been here and just being in the hotel. Everywhere you go in the city of Nashville, people are warm, they're welcome, they're excited about AU and the potential of possibly having a W team here.
And it's freezing outside, so their warmth is really appreciated during these
It's
snowy
really cold.
days. Yeah,
But we know Lindsay Whalen brought this cold with her.
Yes, it is her fault and hers alone. Colson now looking for Harrison as we return to live action here. But seriously, what a great venue for basketball here, the Nashville Municipal Auditorium. Talked about the entry for consideration for the W, the Tennessee Summit, such a fitting name in honor of the late legend Pat Summit. And then to have some Nashville natives like Izzy and Dory Harrison competing, Alicia Clark from not far, all part of the Tennessee story here. Now we welcome in from Team Sims, Avina Westbrook. Thanks for joining us.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Good second, or rather good third quarter here. Well, you won the second as well, but off to a good start here in the third. What's clicking for Team Sims?
Yeah, we had to, for us, I think it just, what gets us going is our defense. So as soon as we're getting stops and we try to push it in transition without running a play, I think we're at our best. So it started with our defense coming out with just a little more energy than we had in the first 2 quarters. And so I think we've just been feeding off of that.
What's up, E-Dub?
My legend. What's going on?
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I am great, but I don't think I'm as good as you are. I've told you this before. Every single game you play from week to week, like I can see you getting more confident. You look really good. Coming into this game off of a double-double, how did it feel last week playing and getting ready for this week?
No, I think you hit it on the head. Every game I've been feeling just more like myself coming off of ACL. So I'm moving better. I'm sitting down when I'm playing defense. I'm sliding. I'm rebounding. So, you know, I know my offensive game is going to come. So I'm just trying to stay patient with myself if I'm not hitting shots. But I do more on the court. You know, I'm talking on the backside. Defensively, I'm setting great screens. I'm coming out here. I'm getting big boards for my team. So I do more than just score. So and sometimes it's like that. And I have no problem contributing to my team as long as we're winning quarters and we try to pull out this game.
And you do a little trash talking on the way.
Oh, I definitely, you know, just a little here and there though. It's all love though.
That's how I know you're back.
Yeah. when I'm too quiet, that's not good. But when I start talking a little bit, that's always a good sign.
We're talking with Avina Westbrook. Avina, so many women's basketball fans read the super emotional story of UConn women's basketball and your time there supporting the Zatoun family and Abby Zatoun. And since you're here with us, I just wanted to ask you about that and what young Abby meant to you and the UConn women. And it sounds like from reading the story, you all have nothing but just tremendously fond memories of her.
Yeah, no, Abby was just our little sister. And both of her sisters now, they just turned into our family naturally. And it was never something where we had to talk to her, we had to speak to her. We kind of just picked that up on our own. So she was just such a light. She had a little attitude and a little sass about her. But she was definitely a unique soul, and she plays through us every day. You know, she's with us every day, even though she's not physically here. So we love her. We love her whole family, and we know she's laughing in heaven with us.
Well said. Thank you, Avina, and thanks for stopping by and joining us here in the
Thank you,
Chair
guys. Thanks, Legend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Avina Westbrook stopping by for Team Sims. If you haven't heard that story, Sam Borden doing a wonderful job telling what is a true tearjerker, but one that speaks to beyond stats and beyond the court and how the things that basketball can bring outside of wins and losses, and a testament to the UConn program, the way that they embraced that young girl and her family.
Yeah, and I mean, we always say it's bigger than basketball. regardless of where you're playing or what you're doing. But there's so many young boys and girls out there who are watching and who look up to these young women. So that story, and for Evina to talk about how much it touched her and it touched the team, that's what it's all about.
Review underway right now. In the meantime, let's talk game trends. Team Sims, they took the first quarter. Team Caldwell won the first, and then Team Sims won the second, and Team Sims leads here in the third. So you see the point breakdown there, 60 points apiece for each of those quarters, 60 more available here in the third, and then 180 for the game as well. And as we've told you throughout the night, our leaderboard constantly updating. Here's a look at the top 10 as it currently stands. Maddie Segrist, who we talked to previously, our star in the stands, in at the top spot. Sims giving chase. And you can see movement will continue. Not a lot separating some of these folks here. Izzy Harris and Maya Caldwell pretty tightly bunched, so athletes will continue to rise and fall once we get through these quarters. You add on stat points, and then, of course, MVP points after the conclusion of the game.
Yeah, that's why every single thing you do matters, because we're talking about all the great points, the good points that you get, but there are also points that are taking off of your total if you do some, I'll say, not so good things. I won't call them bad things.
That's why you hear the slogan so often, every moment matters here in Athletes Unlimited, and it is statistically true. So we got some clarification there from the crew chief, Blanca Burns.
And away from the play foul.
Away from the play foul, so anyone is allowed to shoot the free throw. It'll be Caldwell. She'll get one shot, and then the basketball. Caldwell's good there.
I mean, did we think anybody besides the captain was going to shoot it? I did.
No, it seems like that was an obvious call. So an away from the ball foul, kind of like a clear path type foul. That's what the referees were taking a look at there. That extended review leads to the free throw. And then the basketball for Team Caldwell. They're down one. Team Sims, they've got a little cold, no points, the last 2-11. So we take a peek at the quarter score, 11-8, Team Sims leading. Shot clock to 8 for Ty Harris. Strong drive, Ty takes it in, plus the foul.
I was just about to say Ty Harris was quiet, but this move right here was very loud. Ty Harris putting the ball on the deck, getting all the way to the hole, and one.
And at the line, 52, Ty Harris. 1 shot.
First points of the half for Ty Harris. And trying to complete the three-point play. Rattles out, she's got 11. Two and a half to go, third quarter. Team Sims up 1 in the period. Odyssey navigating and hitting.
That's tough. When Odyssey gets that deep in the paint, it's really tough to stop her from scoring. Just a nice job of keeping her dribble. Doesn't get sped up. I don't know, might have been a little and one. She's so good when she can get a foot in the paint.
Very, very tough to stop. She's got 20 already. Harris, step back. Colson, the rebound. Able to keep that one alive. Colson stripped. Mikesell with the rip. Here's Sims. The give to Bell. Back to Mikesell. She started it. She finishes it.
Taylor Mikesell.
Oh, that was pretty.
Five-point lead now for Sims in the quarter. 90 seconds to go. Harris bumped on the way through. Cole disagrees, but the call stands.
And Mikesell just getting a hand on the ball, getting the fast break started. Sims to Bell to Mikesell to the basket is good.
Gotta love that when the ball doesn't touch the ground.
Beautiful fast break, but you love it even more when the person who calls the turnover is able to be rewarded on the offensive end.
7 points now for Mikesell. First free throw good for Harris. Taylor Mikesell, another athlete, and we've seen it, especially with a few of the first-year players here in AU. It takes a week or two to figure out, what should I be doing here? How aggressive should I be? And now in week 3, you're starting to see people a bit more plug and play with things they do well.
And it's usually around this time when players are like, man, if I only had a couple of more weeks, right? Because I'm finally starting to get it. And you said it, Mikesell, there's so many players, Caldwell, so many first-year players that are finally getting it now in week 3.
Williams, the weak side board. It's KB left alone. Williams tried to keep it alive once again. Here's Colson. Turns the corner with the right, going high off the glass.
Great take, great finish by Sid.
1 point lead for Sims in the quarter. That's the most pressing matter right now. 60 points available. Shot clock to 10. The give to Williams. Just slow motion, but it works to perfection. 3-point edge now. 1 point lead for Sims in the game. Harris, pull up. Shot clock is off now, 15 seconds left. Bell, Cole, can't hit. They didn't need to go fast to try and win the quarter. They've left the door open now for Caldwell. Harris for 3, rims out, and that's all. That would have pushed the points off to the 4th. Instead, Team Sims, they take the 3rd back-to-back quarter wins, 60 more points for the crew in black and gold. And they hold a 1 point edge going to the 4th. We got ourselves a tight one here in Nashville. Come on back and join us. 4th quarter is on tap. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is fueled by Gatorade. 4th quarter coming up here from the Music City. It's a 1 point affair. Team Sims leading Team Caldwell 50-49. And Team Sims taking the last 2 quarters after Team Caldwell took the first. And one of those nights, Cheryl, where the captains are leading the charge here for their respective squads. Each captain, 20 points apiece.
The captains have done everything that we thought they would do. The captains are captaining. Both Maya, Caldwell, Odyssey, Sims, 20 points each. They're leading their squads. They're playing defense. This 4th quarter, I think, is going to, obviously it's going to determine who wins, but the 2 captains are going to have to be big for their teams.
And now we're heading into captain crunch time. Is this the 4th quarter? Did my cereal pun just go right over your head? Yeah? Okay. It was the cereals. It was back in the day, Captain Crunch. Anyway, 50-49.
That's not back in the day.
It's still around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't had a bowl of cereal
It's one of my favorite,
in a long
way.
time. So.
Me either, but no, it went over my head for a second. I'm slow, Greg.
Oh, that's too much. Here's Team Sims up 1 as we get things started in the 4th. Little touch foul there on the perimeter.
Foul is on number 24, Maya Caldwell.
That's against Maya Caldwell. Third foul on Caldwell. Westbrook couldn't hit, but Rivers is there. Bell, nice drive, and hits. Kanisha Bell on the move. Her first bucket of the night.
Great take by Kanisha Bell. Ooh, that was pretty.
Excellent look there to Angel Jackson as we go back to our chair chat, welcoming in KB Kirsten Bell. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, y'all.
This one's tight, KB. What are your thoughts here starting this fourth quarter off?
We really just got to be solid on defense. We just got to make the right reads. Lydia about to make this. Get in there. Really just stuff like that, just making the right play, stopping them on defense. I think we did pretty good in the second quarter. That's why we won that quarter, but I think we just keep intensity up. Yep, there we go. And just we do little stuff like that, and I think we'll be in there.
So, KB, you and Odyssey are not, first of all, hi, how are you?
I'm good, how you doing?
you and Odyssey are no strangers to playing with each other, going all the way back to last season. What is so special about playing with Odyssey Sims?
She's unstoppable, she's unguardable. It's hard to stay in front of her. She has a good basketball IQ. She knows how to pick her team. And we just have a good connection. So I just love playing with her.
Strong drive there by Westbrook, and that puts Team Sims up 3. What do you think the difference will be? You've touched on it a bit there at the top, but in a game that's not super high scoring, how much will defense play a critical role here late?
It plays a big part. Defense wins games. If we make the right reads, we just continue to help each other, be on help side with the nail, rebound the ball, get the extra possessions, and just continue to play solid, honestly. And that's just going to help us win this game.
So, KB, I want to ask you a question because we know AU is more than just about basketball. It's about the community giving back. It's about causes. And your cause is the Shaquille O'Neal Foundation. I would just like to know, what is it about that foundation and why did you choose that one?
I just really love what Shaquille does with the kids. He always gives back. He always does the little things. And it's really just about the youth. I was a kid. When I grew up, I didn't really have, foundations and platforms to help us. So I think it's really good that he's doing stuff for the youth. And I'm starting to think about making my own foundation. So, and here in the next year or two, I might have my own. So just be looking forward to it.
So when you come back to play for AU next year, you'll have the Kirsten Bell Foundation.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ooh. My last question for you. Is this the hair we're going to see in week 4, or are we changing it?
Yes, this is the hair. I'm planning on growing it out. I'm trying to get my long hair back. Now everybody knows that I had very long hair, and I'm trying to get back to it.
I like it. Why are you laughing? It's a good look for you.
I appreciate it.
I like it. You're welcome.
The girls like the curls, so hey, gotta keep it.
KB, thanks for the time and joining us here in the Chair Chat.
I appreciate y'all.
All right, Kirsten Bell. Keep an eye out for the Kirsten Bell Foundation. That's such a cool part of AU.
Yes.
Giving back and inspiring her to now start her own initiative to help others. Every athlete here at AU supporting a cause. Mikesell knocks it down. Taylor Mikesell. Her second triple. She's got 10 points.
She is just a shooter. Because her her shot hits nothing but net. Sorry, Dory. Taylor Mikesell, and that is from deep, just nothing but net. And Maya Caldwell attacking Dory Harrison, doing what she does best. She is there to clean it up. And one.
Dory played.
I'm so sorry. You talk about players improving and getting better. Dory Harrison has gotten so much better from last season to this season, and I asked her about that, and she just said AU just gave her so much confidence last year, and it just showed her that she can still compete and play at this level.
And that's something we hear a lot, confidence. Athletes gaining confidence. Maybe someone coming back from injury, they get out here, they play 5-on-5, their confidence grows, or they hadn't had an opportunity. Getting in the game helps build their confidence as we see our top 10 leaderboard. And Siegrist ahead. Caldwell there, a -8, dropped down just a little bit. Where does the confidence come from? Obviously, if you have a 20 or 30 point game, that makes you feel good, but where else are they drawing confidence from?
Well, I think one thing is when you look at AU and how it's played, from week to week, you're having to play with someone different. So you have to be able to adjust quickly and learn a different style quickly. But I think it's professional, right? And so these players are playing against other professional athletes. And when you're able to come out here, especially coming back from an injury, and you're able to play with these ladies and compete, that does a lot for your confidence.
Bell no good. Offensive rebound, Rivers. Can't connect, and Plaisance with the board. 7-5 lead in the fourth for Team Sims. Overall score tight as well. 3-point lead for Sims. Mikesell sticking with Harris. Harris put it on the floor. Westbrook. Now Sims on the run out. Colson giving chase, and Odyssey's there.
Great pass, Athena.
And we'll get a timeout called. 59-54 Sims.
Athena Westbrook, just a nice outlet pass. Throw it out there. Go get it. Oh, that's a good bucket.
Taylor Mikesell locked in here. 10 points, a couple of 3 balls, and she's made some big buckets to help Team Sims build a 5-point lead. Mikesell played her college ball at Maryland, Oregon, then finished at Ohio State. And Team Sims now in front 59-54. Cheryl, she was a number 13 overall pick by Indiana back in 2023, but one of these players looking to get back into the W.
Listen, you know, one thing I am is an advocate for these women to get more and more opportunity, and for teams out there who are looking for a shooter, Mikesell is that. She can just stroke it from deep, but she also does more than that. She can get to the basket, she can finish, and I just love the competitive nature that she plays with.
She's equaled her AU career high. She had 10 points last game, 10 points tonight.
And she just steps right into the three. When she shoots it, you know it's good.
That's a confident shooter. You don't amass more than 2,200 points in the college game without feeling good about your jump shot.
Talk about having a green light.
6:15 remaining, fourth quarter. Close game here. 5-point difference, 59-54. Colson splits through everybody and then has that shot rejected. Westbrook, a little stare down.
That's a great take by Sid until Athena Westbrook showed up. And I love how Sid just looked at her and said, respect your elders. That was fun.
Here's Harris now. Colson put it on the floor. Excellent dish to Clark. Contest there, and we'll stay here with 3 on the shot clock.
Athena looked at Sid and said, I was coming for it again.
A bobble there. They had to go quickly, and Harrison couldn't hang on. That pass had to get through. Finds Westbrook. Mikesell wasting no time. That's what she does. Taylor Mikesell locked in from deep.
Don't you just love when they make us look good?
Yes. It's a great feeling.
But Mikesell, she is a shooter, and she doesn't need much time to get her shot off.
Clark hanging onto that pivot foot for dear life. Harrison, too strong. So quickly, Team Sims has built a 62-54 lead overall. They're off to a 12-5 start here in the fourth. Bell. See if they look for Mikesell. Westbrook thought about it. Williams, shot clock to 1. Bell tries to get it away. She thought she got it away in time. Either way, it didn't go.
And when you're a shooter, you just get out and go because you know the ball is going to find you. Avina Westbrook said, "Where's my shooter?" And Mikesell said, "I am here." And it's good. Just beautiful.
That latest bucket gives her 13 points, a career high in her AU career. And now let's go into the game. Let's hear more from our facilitators, Austin Kelly and Karima Christmas Kelly.
Yeah, we could go back to our fist stuff. Coming over the top, regular will work too, getting Lydia out there. Now she's got a guard in that.
Just got to put body on Dory, all right? Make sure we're keeping her off the glass, all right? She's the one that can get them back in it with second chance opportunities, all right?
Hey, finish that tie at one! Tie! Rico, y'all right here. Hey. Yeah, you gotta get the game, get the quarter, get the game, right? Let's go.
Great job defensively. All right, we just gotta know the only way they get back and they go on runs is if they get multiple opportunities. Just find that matchup. It's there. Find the matchup you like. It's there right now. Yes.
Game's getting tight here. Getting a little insight into the huddle with the two facilitators.
Well, I love on one side you have Karima trying to get her players to go, right? She said, "We're good, we're okay, let's go." On the other side, you have Austin saying, "We have to do a couple of things. We have to keep Dory Harrison off the boards. That's how they're going to get back in it. Absolute facts. And find the matchup that you like, because it's there, whoever that is, especially if Odyssey has the ball in their hands. Find that matchup that you like and attack." But I love how both of them are just very calm. But you know in the back of their minds, they're both saying, "I need to win this," because didn't Ari say there's like dinner or something on the line?
I believe there is dinner at stake, yes.
And is it takeout or someone's cooking?
That's a great question. We
Right?
don't know all those details. Delivery or...
Ari, can you find out if it's delivery or takeout?
Is it peanut butter and jelly? Is something a little higher end? We don't
Captain
know.
Crunch, baby.
Captain Crunch.
I'm
Great.
there with you now, Dre.
Good callback. Under 5 to go. Clark. Good swing. The captain. You know it. That's huge because Team Sims had been playing real well to start this off. Just as we say that, Westbrook walks in for an easy 2. It's been a 12-5 start for Team Sims. Caldwell ate into that a little bit, but then right back to Avina.
Yeah, like great offensive play by Team Caldwell, great ball movement, but then you cannot just give up an easy 2 on the other end.
Caldwell swatted by Williams. Elizabeth Williams, the rejection. Mikesell. They swing to Bell, working with Williams with the left.
Yes, OG, that's nice. Nice grab and finish.
Ari said they wanted to get her more involved. No time like the present. Great movement all day for Colson. That's a great looking shot, just couldn't knock it down.
Great extra pass by Alicia Clark.
Both teams have struggled from deep percentage-wise. Just 22% for Team Caldwell, 21% for Team Sims. .321 to play. Caldwell. Here's Harris. They've been the two go-tos. Harris, difficult shot. Air ball as that fades away. Sims comes out of the pack. Sims going right at Colson. Stripped and will stay here. Colson wanted a push-off. Sims wanted a foul. Nobody got what they were looking for. Subs coming. Fans experience AU Pro Basketball in person here at Municipal Auditorium in Nashville. Tomorrow is HBCU night featuring an AU bucket hat for the first 250 fans. Go to auprobasketball.com to buy your tickets today. Mike's a little heat check there. Off the inbound, could not convert. Caldwell. Hesitation. The dish to Harrison, blocked. How about Elizabeth Williams? She's had a couple of major rejections.
Yeah, Elizabeth Williams is just controlling the paint on the defensive end.
And then Westbrook, some key layups as well. It's a 6-0 run right now for Team Sims. Westbrook there with the rebound, and that'll be a backcourt foul. Colson reaching in. So now Team Sims running short on time. They trail by 10 here in the fourth, down 68-57 overall. So in big jeopardy to lose the quarter and, more importantly, the game.
Well, you knew at some point Team Sims was going to just put the foot on the gas and not let up, and that's exactly what the facilitator, Austin Kelly, was asking them to do in the timeout.
Look at our trends here in the fourth quarter. Team Sims just shooting the basketball better, and that has made all the difference. Team Caldwell's also turned the basketball over more, 14 turnovers to just 9 for Team Sims. And Sims has turned that into 16 points off of turnovers, so taking advantage of those miscues. Nearing the 2-minute mark. Team Caldwell needs a lot of offense in a hurry. Loose ball foul will stay right here as Harrison goes down.
Fouls on 22. Avina Westbrook.
That goes against Westbrook. She will sub out. Taj Cole returns. Mikesell will go off with her career-high 13 points.
Yeah, she brought a big lift off the bench for Team Sims. Oh, good pass.
Around the back to Harrison, and Dory Harrison draws a foul on that sweet dish from Caldwell.
Fouls on number 1, Elizabeth Williams.
Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball continues tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern as Team Caldwell faces Team Segrist. Check out where to watch on the website, auprobasketball.com. A couple of good ones tomorrow night. And then finish off on Sunday to wrap up week 3 just that fast. Week 4 championship week coming in hot, Cheryl.
It's so crazy to believe that we're already talking about week 4 championship week. Who's going to be at the top of the leaderboard? Who's going to take home the bag? I can't wait to see.
We know for sure we'll have a new champion here in 2025. As Williams breaks free, goes right down the lane and delivers.
Okay, I see you slapping the backboard, OD. She said, I still got hops.
71-59.
And you know what's so impressive about it? Elizabeth Williams just catching the ball, putting it on the deck, attacking the basket. I see you slapping the backboard. What's so impressive, she's coming off of knee surgery. You know that had to feel good for her.
Knee works just fine for that power layup. Colson responds, but Team Caldwell running short on time. Down 10 here. Cole. Bell in the lane. Kanisha Bell.
Nice shot.
She's got 4 points. And a little shot like that really deflates Team Caldwell as they try to make one last push, coming up on 1 minute remaining.
Well, especially when they played really good defense for about 20 seconds. Kanisha Bell just finding a nice opportunity to score in the paint.
Williams there with the rebound. Elizabeth Williams, her final stat line won't blow anyone away, but she made a major impact in this fourth quarter and is a big reason why Team Sims is on their way to victory.
Yeah, and on both ends of the floor. Offensively, she just did her work in the paint. Defensively, she patrolled the paint and didn't let anything come in that paint easy.
Harris passed on a layup try and goes for the 3, and that works. Ty Harris from long range. Here's Sims. About a 6-second difference. Shot and game clock. 23-15. The lead here for Sims in the quarter. They're up 73-64 overall. Taj Cole at the horn. And with 5 seconds left, Team Sims on their way to victory. That's all in this one. Team Caldwell takes the opening quarter. Team Sims swims their way to the victory here with a sweep, taking the next 3. They get the 60 points from the fourth, 180 for winning the game. And they pick up the victory to start off week 3 action. Odyssey Sims, 22 points, 5 boards, 3 assists for the captain.
Yeah, Odyssey came in. She set the tone very early, being aggressive, and she never let up. Continuously putting pressure on the defense, scoring from everywhere on the floor, getting in the lane. Nice, just coming off of screens. Nice pull-up 3. Odyssey Sims, she set the tone, and she did exactly what she wanted to do for her team.
16 first-half points. She's standing by with Ari Chambers.
And now,
Odyssey, night after night, you are captain. What about your leadership enables your team to come out on top every single time?
I mean, just coming out for 3-0 week with Maddie, she did a good job. I think she's an amazing captain, so I was learning from her a little bit. I was a little stressed, not gonna lie, about this drag. I mean, obviously I play exceptionally well to be in this position, but it is stressful. You think, just when you think you got a hang of something, then things get a little more complicated because you just never know. You got to make sure you put the pieces together, make sure everybody play together. Credit to my team, they did a good job. I know I emphasized just defense. We're not the biggest team, but I said just defense, making sure we're helping each other, and I felt like we played great defense all game.
You played a great all-around game where other people were able to step up, like Taylor Maxwell. So can you speak to the fact that other people did step up tonight?
I mean, I told everybody in shooting around and in practice yesterday, just do what you do best. If you're a shooter, be ready to shoot. If you get to the rim, whatever it is that you do, you have the freedom to. And I want to make sure everybody just having fun. We're sharing the ball. I think we did that very, very well tonight. We had a couple possessions where we were stagnant, but we didn't let that bother us. We got right back into our flow.
How do you want to come through swinging next game?
I feel like every game this week is going to be a battle, so we'll figure it out and shoot around, talk about our game plan, and, of course, the goal is to win.
I know that's right. Back to you, Greg.
Thank you, Ari. Thanks, Odyssey. Sims, one of 4 in double figures for her squad. As we mentioned, leading the charge with 22, but had some help. A career high from Taylor Mikesel. 13 points, 3 threes. Those threes came at opportune times. Really, some of them were daggers.
Yeah, Taylor Maxwell was huge, bringing that energy off the bench, bringing some extra scoring off the bench. And when you listen to what Odyssey said, her team did exactly what she needed from them. And Taylor Maxwell, kudos, shout out to you for making sure she was ready, and she came in and knocked down some big shots.
And now let's pass it back over to Ari, who's standing by with Taylor Mikesel.
Taylor, your second straight game with over double figures. What has been the contributing factor of you being so successful?
I think just staying consistent. It's my first time playing with this team, but it's fun to play fast. And when you get out, run in transition, you find three-point line, and they went in tonight. So
they sure did. And if people don't know about you, how would you describe your game?
Love to score the ball, trying to guard a little bit more, but love to score the ball and get out and run.
You're under a captain who has been proven to be successful for 4 years straight. What have you learned from Odyssey?
Oh, man, she's so fun to play with. I mean, I've been used to playing against her the past 3 weeks, and I'm really glad I'm not playing against her right now, but she's clicking. She just knows how to find people and get people the ball in the right spot. So,
well, congratulations to you tonight, and we loved watching you shoot.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Back to you, Greg and Cheryl.
All right, thank you, Ari. Thanks, Taylor. Let's take a look at our final numbers in this one. Well, you have to talk about points in the paint, and we highlighted it earlier. It's not all back to the basket stuff. It's guards getting in close and making it happen, and then also, Cheryl, Team Sims taking advantage of the turnovers.
Absolutely, Greg. First of all, the three-point shooting was not the best tonight, but fast break points, 21-6. Odyssey Sims is at her best when she can get out and push the ball in transition. And when you have players and shooters around you, like a Taylor Mikesel, like a Kirsten Bell, like a Davina Westbrook, it just makes your job that much easier.
One of the cool things that we saw tonight in our first game and also in our second game, players that didn't get as much time previously in AU getting chances, stepping up, and their captains loving it.
Yeah, you know, it's about opportunity, and it's also about making sure you stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And both games we saw tonight, we had players come in, they stepped up, they were ready, and they got the job done.
Yeah, it goes back to that first game, right? Shea Petty, Rebecca Harris.
Yes.
Coming up with Hugh Jeffords, Taylor Mikesell. Who knows what we'll have in store tomorrow night. More AU hoops coming up. In our first game, we talked to our star in the stands, Maddie Siegrist. We got to go back and revisit the effort she put forward. Started out with a 19-point first quarter. We thought she might surpass Odyssey's 41. Didn't get that far, but she was locked in.
Yeah, I'm mad at her for taking herself out because she would have gotten it, I think.
Yes.
But yeah, Maddie Siegrist was so incredibly good for her team today from the very beginning. Had a really strong first half, but everyone on her team stepped up, so she didn't have to do as much in the second half.
Here's a look at the live leaderboard with all those win points and those stat points. Odyssey closing the gap behind Maddie Siegrist. Keep in mind, this does not factor in MVP points. Those will be tabulated later. But those two, Cheryl, they have put themselves ahead of the rest of the pack.
Oh, they understood the assignment, both of them. They are 1-2, 1-2. And listen, we're in week 3. So you said it in the open. If players haven't quite figured it out, it might be a little too late for some, but I cannot wait to see where players finish in the top 5.
Some movement opportunities here for players like CB, Crystal Bradford. How about Elizabeth Williams climbing into the top 4 as well after tonight? Keep in mind, for week 4, our captains will be decided based off the cumulative total. So this overall leaderboard, not what just happens in week 3. Someone who's been a captain previously and is also a major reason why Team Sims will find success, KB, Kirsten Bell. She was able to come through with 11 points, 9 rebounds. We heard from her late in that game, and she told us all about the defensive effort that would be needed to close things out.
Well, KB's no rookie to AU. She's no rookie to the game of basketball. And KB is another one of those players that maybe her shot's not falling from deep, but she can score in so many other different ways. She rebounds the basketball. She's such a huge contributor to whatever team she plays on. We love the connection with KB and Odyssey. And you know what? It's just a matter of time before KB's stroke starts falling from deep.
Yeah, we saw that with Lissa Peely, right? The shot wasn't working early on. She was on fire today from deep. You know that Kirsten Bell's time is right around the corner from long range. Week 3 action continues. We're right back to it. Tomorrow night, 6 Eastern, Team Caldwell, Team Siegrist, and then Team Harrison and Team Sims. And then we wrap up week 3, Team Caldwell, Team Harrison, Team Siegrist against Team Sims. So 4 great games on the way here for week 3 in Nashville. Looking forward to those 2 tomorrow night. You know Caldwell will want to get back in the win column to get things going for their squad in week 3, and then Maddie's going to stay hot.
Well, listen, it's all about opportunity, making sure you're ready. We have players tonight that did that. Can Maddie Siegrist stay hot? I do think she can. Can't wait to watch.
That's all for us here tonight. Once again, the final in this one, 73-64, Team Sims. We're back at 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. Check out where to watch on the website, auprobasketball.com. For Cheryl Swoops, Ari Chambers, and our entire crew, I'm Greg Meskel. Thanks for watching.